Slap the shit out of him. Still alive. His overall fucking drop. It's a fucking 99. I'm hoping this dude can step up. It's just probably not my main target as a receiver for at least.
I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in.
All right, we appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between our visitors.
You're going to watch this team get spanked.
He had a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Wouldn't have been for that one guy, I think he would have been gone.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to... That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the touch.
Hey Brandon, you got a microphone still?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting.
Oh, sweet. That's why you couldn't join right away?
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted.
Wow.
And
that's just messed up.
We're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position.
I was just running after somebody. Oh, shit. There's like 3 guys over there. Oh, I just got fucking destroyed.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Brandon, you got this game?
Hell no. The game's gay.
Oh, you don't? Oh. Well, when I first got this game, I was so fucking good at it. But right now, I'm like rusty as all hell.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive
Elliott.
They're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting
Who's
to
Elliott?
his blocker. He's able to run to the football. And the plays he's making, he's
Hope someone fucking breaks his leg.
on a 2nd and long. It's really
Holy
nice to see
shit.
an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning.
Oh, wow. He just got that off.
Previous games that led them to believe that even in a long distance situation,
That
they can
pisses
still
me
run the
off.
football and gain enough
We had
yards to put themselves in a good spot on
He
third
just
game
got
we-
the
oh,
ball
what the
off
fuck?
first.
What game you playing?
They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely.
Are you playing Battle Royale?
Hell no.
Set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
That's what they were aiming
Oh,
for. You want to
son
keep
of-
moving
oh,
the
wow,
sticks,
my
get
freaking-
into a rhythm, gain confidence
My
as you
my
go
heads
along.
my
And right
headset
now,
and the controller is
mission
freaking
accomplished.
lagging as hell.
2nd down.
Oh, I'm ranked 49 now. I'm almost prestige 1.
It's going to be incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. And it'll
Why
bring
do you
up
get
3rd
the
down.
fuck off? Because I probably would
The
have been first
offense
and
looking
1.
to pick up the 1st down.
I have to be level
After the
50 or
2nd down
55 to
incompletion.
be prestige 1.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
And he throws
This
it
is
way.
going to be incomplete.
Ah, host migration, goddamn shit.
By this secondary.
This
When
is
I
the thing that
watch them,
pisses me off. Oh,
they
guys,
remind
post
me of
migration.
elite defenders on a basketball court.
And this
right?
thing has
They
the
wanna
worst
contest
connection sometimes.
each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Cody is still there, or Kobe is still there.
He was called on 3 times
Yeah.
in the win
Oh,
last
sick.
week.
Pick it up.
This first one here
Sweet.
is away. And it's taken
Wow, my controller's like bitchy.
Wow. Didn't get anywhere.
Actually, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field.
Just running back
And
over.
last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your
Dude!
board, right, in your playbook.
You took my... Oh, I just got killed by freaking Wonder Woman for
What they
20.
have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that.
Oh my god, my controller's like not even working right.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got room.
They break off one tackle, get hit by another
The
guy.
recon drones only for like tracking people.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
You could actually kill someone though, but only if they have like low health and if you hit it directly.
Before they actually open, I think that helps set him apart from
Dude, you fucking stole my kill, whoever the hell that was.
He's still barreling through. There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
Yeah, cool. I like doing that in this game, blowing myself up a couple times. Move, you fuckbag.
And his guys are going to add on.
No! That guy's gay, whoever just fucking killed me.
The defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that
Wow.
one. Because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost
Fuck
like
off!
bolts
You just
of
one
lightning.
shot to me and I had a...
Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
And
some of
Elliott.
those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Don't let that faggot get anywhere.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Yeah,
Anything. At
this
least
Brian's
3
totally
points,
still
get
with the
that 0
Cowboys.
off the board. The numbers for Zeke from last
We all know
week.
that ain't fucking true.
24
We all know that's why they're gonna
carries,
fuck us up.
105 yards. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Come on, no more stop.
Week 1, he's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Oh, wow.
And he
Of
will
course that
have a
faggot would
first
get
down
through.
as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards.
Fucking
and a
hate
fresh
that
set of
bitch.
downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Nope.
First down carry by
What
Elliott.
the fuck back
And
there?
he will lose yardage back to the
Say hello to my new
34-yard
pickup,
line. A loss
Jordan
of a full
Hicks.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
But they face a 2nd and long to start
Wonder
things
blitz.
out.
I didn't get the opportunity half the time to break through, but fucking posted lately. Nope, you ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Yes, indeed.
I know Wilson last year was a fucking ass
I
pickup.
played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team.
He threw it right at my defender.
That's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He gets this one away.
He's 9
It's
yards.
another boomer. This is taken around the 12. He juked him. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. 23 yards on the play. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
How do you drop that, Grayson?
They move, and they know it affects the defense.
How the hell do you drop that? Nobody even touched him, and he dropped the damn ball.
Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
Wow.
No doubt about
Was
it.
that
There's
knocked
no
massively
pressure.
away
He's
from
going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with...
How does that get picked?
Picked off, Byron Jones.
How the hell does that get picked?
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Seems like a fucking interception machine. Get that faggot.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 20.
I'm sorry, Elliott's a fucking speed back, not a power back. He shouldn't be dragging guys like that.
More than they wanted to on that play. It actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
This is Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Come on, one more stop, guys.
Winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Now Dak on the option left. He can run for it, and he will. The
He's
keeper
short.
gets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Happens when my guys can't block for me.
In the last drive, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Wentz now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
Just a good wide receiver pickup. Took him off of a practice squad.
There could be plenty more before this game is over.
They weren't gonna fucking let him play. I was. I traded my other 2 guys away for picks.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The line.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience. But you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Come on, get fucking.
On
Get him.
second down, Prescott again.
He completely throws it away.
Middle, but it's incomplete. Des Bryant,
We may have thrown an interception, but at least we're not throwing passes like that.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you,
Sure, I'm not going to pass the next one. Hand it off to the running back. I need to get my running back. He's one of the tops. Get Elliott. God damn. That should not have happened.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. First down, Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Both of these guys fucking suck balls anyway.
And it'll make it a second down. Prescott from the gun. Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy.
How does a Cowboy catch that? That's bullshit.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
We should have had that damn fumble. Come on.
Prescott from the gun on third.
Get the fuck over here.
Now that was just
Or get sacked by somebody. Either me or the fucking computer.
Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Oh, he shifts past him. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
I know the exact play to run.
They've
I know
gone to the second quarter now in
exactly
Denver.
throw it
The
to.
Broncos, they've taken an early lead against the Chiefs. Brett Hundley with one touchdown pass thus far. Wentz escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in.
Told you I knew exactly who to throw it to.
On the final play of the first half, the prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they
That's how you know you have somebody that always burns everybody else.
What a way to finish.
And he's always open.
That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So we've come to halftime after
Use the
a
clock that
very
was there.
one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Cowboys don't have much to hang their hat on after the first half. The Aftershocks took control of the game, and unless something drastic changes, it seems like they might be able to coast to victory. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Now 1st and 10, coverage breaks down on the deep pass. And after the long pass, he'll score. 1st and 10, Sherman's going to get loose thanks to great blocking. He gone as he sprints into the end zone. Now 1st and 10, the lead now at 14. Wentz is on point with the throw, and he ends up at the 39-yard line before he stopped on the play. Now so late in the second, Wentz has got the completion from the gun. And 14 yards later, he's going in for the score. Lead grows to 21. Staying late in the half, Higgins got the catch here, and he'll go in for the touchdown.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on
hard to get a sack when all he's doing is handing it off to fucking Elliott.
Puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And some room to roam now. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across
damn, I was hoping I heard his ass.
yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
He did get hurt.
Holding a breath here as a
Holy
starter
shit.
heads for the sideline. And they'll turn things over here to the backup to see if he can dig him out of this hole. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They go to Elliott again.
Nope.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the 4th down.
Wow.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
And he'll give it here to
Holy fuck, did he just deck my fucking running back. Holy shit.
This time they get him behind the line.
Of course it was Lee.
And sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some space here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11.
You should feel ashamed to give up 11 yards on a second rush.
They can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep
perfect,
away.
Jackson.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
He's in.
Brought down,
First down.
but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight?
Come on, Jackson.
Yeah, 5 straight carries.
Yes.
Down. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And this offense is running away with this one.
3 good running backs.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know...
Wow.
This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed.
Ain't the first time I had someone block it. I had another team do it the year before. Forget who the fuck did it.
Let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, there's really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys just go.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That dude's getting through quicker than I'm getting through with Bosa.
Quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And this is a blowout so far.
I think I'm going to start using one of the guys that's straight in line with the quarterback, the running back, and the fullback.
Looking to throw on second down. Rush. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, because he was not even in bounds at all.
Poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On third down.
Get Elliott.
It's Elliott. And he's
Fucking hit that clown.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out
someone would hurt him, put him out for season. But
and this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Taking it about the 36. Oh, shifty. Whoa. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated
I brought him in
a
lot last year, but I don't want to do that.
Blowouts. And in none of them,
I don't want to see the backup get hurt, and then Wentz gets hurt, and then I'm screwed. And down the one damn quarterback.
Later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize the strategic.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field,
lose yards,
not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackler.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made
X
a
is
nice
making a hell
tackle
of
for
an
lost
impression so
yardage.
far.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
To throw is Rush, and that is incomplete.
You're going to give me the ball back.
Run the route tree
Not a smart
as
decision.
many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Wide receivers will do more than
So they're forced
Grayson
to punt
begins.
on fourth as this one's away.
Grayson. Seems like
This is
a couple
taken
times
at the
throwing
15.
the ball, he doesn't
Runs
drop
through
the damn ball.
contact. A good return there, 17 yards.
He catches it, but for the most part, I feel all he does is
the rest of
fucking...
his offensive unit heading onto the field. Hard to call
What?
this guy
He
a
already
game
has his
manager,
fifth
but
rushing
that's really
touchdown.
all he's needed to do. The running game, fantastic.
And they've actually put themselves in a spot where they're able to close the game out, doing what you would want to do in this situation anyway, run the football. But they don't have to ramp up into it. They're already there. They've been establishing it the entire game.
They can keep that running theme and get into the locker room with a win. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead,
Yes, because my fucking... Whoever's right there is not giving me the time that I need to get that ball deep.
Shots like that downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory.
That time he didn't drop it.
With a football as we get you reset. And they have just about put
Last
this
time he
one
got
on
knocked
ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Holy shit, did that bitch swat that. Holy fuck. You see him swat that?
When push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Wins to throw. And it's incomplete.
How is that incomplete? That's a fucking touchdown.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean,
How is that not a touchdown?
Open, got the shot, and he misfires.
What the fuck type of bullshit's that?
Back all the time. He definitely wants that one. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
He should have had it last time.
And the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's
Cal bitches winning this game is only going to be because of their running back.
24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So we got to keep our streak going. We'll go right back to the Super Bowl.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Bring you back home again.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Wow.
Don't forget what has happened.
I love how we left the guy wide open. That's not even with the Cowboys anymore.
Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing,
They're fucking retarded. They fucking got rid of their best player.
Because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows?
Or their wide receiver core, at least.
Back to throw rush. Completes
wow,
it to
you got Switzer. God damn it.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on the
Rush shouldn't be rushing.
Second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To throw on second down. Rush.
Of course, because there's nobody fucking around them.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
What happens when none of your defenders are there? They're all spread the fuck out.
On 1st and 10, Rush.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Sua Cravens with a pick. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Now, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit up.
And that's caught inside the 35. And what a big-time play there. 47 yards. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada.
Second week in a row.
To do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent.
343 yards in the broadcast.